good, John. I haven't seen you in many years, like 5, 6 years, something like that.
It's been a while, yeah. It has been a while.
Yeah, I think
well,
I was 30
thank you. You look
last time.
beautiful as always.
Oh, thank you, John. That's very sweet of you.
Well,
you, on the other hand, have completely let yourself go.
I've just gone to pot. It's true, you know. But I survived the fire pole. I was a little, a little worried about that.
But you didn't.
But,
you weren't tentative at all. You really jumped.
You couldn't see the fear in my eyes as I twirled down. Yeah.
No, it looked like complete confidence. You could have been a fireman.
Yeah. Well.
Did you ever think about that, being a fireman and a cop? Because you grew up in New Jersey, right?
Never. I played a cop on TV, but I didn't. I did grow up in New Jersey. Actually, I've been down a fire pole before, but a long time ago.
You were young and needed the money.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's what time of day does this show come on? I don't know if I can talk about that.
We're live right now.
Oh, there we go.
So were you in a big family or not?
Well, I have 2 brothers and a sister, so there are 4 of us. Now you could like 7.
There's 7 of us.
7, yeah. Well, we only had 4, but yeah, it was a very lively household, and I was the youngest, so I was always fighting for my space, that's what. And my mother, who was a psychiatrist, and
your mom was a psychiatrist.
My mom was a shrink. Yes, she was. She was indeed.
Like, how do you get away with the shrink mom? Do you get away with anything? Do you ever
Well, she was very fond of like looking at you and going, "That's an acute psychotic reaction," but in good fun,
Sure.
It's a fun psychotic reaction. No, she separated the shrink and the mom pretty well. So,
what about your dad? What did he do?
He was a nuclear physicist.
Is this a joke?
It sounds like it's a real setup for something, isn't it? Yeah.
That's pretty amazing.
It was. Well, I grew up in Princeton, New Jersey. My father was a research physicist at the university, and. Yeah, 2 doctors, PhD and MD, and
your brothers?
Well, no, all the kids went into the arts. Ironically enough,
they rebelled.
They rebelled. They went. Well, although both of my father's parents were opera singers, so
wow, that's pretty great.
They had.
It was in the blood.
It was in the blood, and then it skipped a generation, and then. And although my father had a great voice, he sang. He did community.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, we did some plays together,
So is your dad still around?
No, both my parents are no longer alive.
They're both gone.
Yeah,
were they able to see some of your success? I mean,
I was pretty young actually. My father died in '84, so I was I was just gotten out of. He saw me graduate college, so that was great.
Yeah.
But and my mom just passed away a couple of years ago actually. But yeah, they were very supportive of what I wanted to do.
You must think of your folks now with Emerson Rose, your daughter, that you.
Yeah, all the time. I get up, I look in the mirror, and I'm like, all of a sudden, there's my dad. I'm like, shaving my. Well, I didn't shave today, but I'm shaving my father's face. It's very odd.
It does. That happens to all of us. You catch a certain angle in the mirror as you're walking, and you go, "Whoa, that looks like Mom or my Aunt Sophie or something." It's.
Yeah. No, I miss him, especially this time of year,
I bet.
It is.
Is Emerson a teenager yet?
Emerson is she just turned 12. My daughter just turned 12.
So it's just getting to that time.
Yeah, although ever since she was 11, or actually really the end of her 10, she began saying, "Well, Dad, I'm a preteen." She likes saying that, I'm a preteen. And I was like, you're not a preteen until you're 12 and 9/10.
Yeah, really.
But yeah, so she.
She doesn't watch. Does she watch? Well, I'm not saying she shouldn't, but does she watch you on Brothers and Sisters Making Out with Sally Field?
She has not watched. But she actually hates. Well,
it's not her.
She hates Brothers and Sisters because she says that because it's taken me, like, sometimes I've been filming and I'm not able to pick her up at school because I'm working.
Yeah.
So she's like, I don't like that show. You can't pick me up.
That's pretty great that she feels that way.
Well, I mean, it is great. It is great. I mean, the closer usually films during the summer, and she's not in school a lot of the time, so I'm usually always there taking her and picking her up. And but Brothers and Sisters worked a lot on the days when I was supposed to pick her up, and so.
Well, I think that's sweet that it.
So yeah, I'm going to hold on to that as long as I can, right? Because it's all going to change.
What's happening? You're right. Yeah, in the blink of an eye.
And when she turns 13, it's
I know. It's like Dad dropped me off a block away. Don't look at me. Don't talk to me. Don't act like you know me.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I can sing in the car up to like a block before the drop-off point, and then once we get into the driveway to her school, I have to be the serious dad. I can be goofing around, up until it, and she likes that. She'll sing along and say, "Okay, Dad, stop."
Oh, I love it. I so know that.
Unless
yeah.
there's like, and then like if there's a boy or something walking like a block to school, you know, away, and she goes, all right, stop now. I know him. You know, stop.
I so understand. I can bring myself right back to that moment, feeling like she does.
Yeah. It's just mortified by your parents.
Yeah, but it's the rite of passage. That's part of it.
It is.
You want to become your own identity.